Hello everyone, welcome back and welcome to viewers to some more STORMWORKS. We've got a small update today, and this is kind of a huge one. There's not a lot here to read about, but this is kind of a huge update. The flow rate update. Dear STORMWORKers, the minor update includes some subtle reworks as well as some fixes and improvements. Pumps and valves now have a lOGIC node that provides flow rate information. This is awesome. We haven't had this before. So generally this update is small, but the changes will be useful to many players, so it's worth checking out the patch notes below. Join us again in 2 weeks for another minor update as some minor features, and then again 2 weeks later for a potentially exciting minor update. Okay, so they're excited about some sort of minor update. Interesting. All right, cool. We continue to work on our minor updates, major updates, as well as the new game for STORMWORKS. There are some great updates on the way that we expect will be really important positive steps that players will love, and we look forward to sharing these updates over the coming months. All right, what do we have here? Patch notes. Flow rate lOGIC node for pump and valve components. Doors are now interactable from a seat. That's huge. That's awesome. I've wanted that for a long time, sitting in an airplane trying to look down and open and close a door. That's huge. So we got to test that as well. Regular RX components tagged as DLC only. All right, so regular RX components tagged as DLC only. I think that might be for the satellite dishes because I don't think they work without the DLC. Vehicle editor budget label not updating with undo redo. Reconnecting peers network ID flashlight and audio data not rebuilt correctly. JSI fuel pumps hovering above the floor. They're hovering. They are hovering above the floor, but I think that's hovering because I've had some issues with that as well. Reduced volume and balance range of fluid pump 6. No, reduced volume and balance range of fluid pump sound effects. Oh, okay, good. So hopefully that helps out with how noisy they are too, because that was really annoying as well. Let's jump in and take a look at some of these things. All right, so I've got all the pumps and stuff laid out here. You can see them. They are nice and green for you guys. We can go ahead and we can actually look in here now, and you can see that they all have a flow rate on them. That is super awesome. That is a ton of information that we can get out of that. Let's this is huge. I wonder if cooling is going to be a lot better now because of this. Maybe we should spawn in something older that that relied on flow rate instead of the way the pressure and stuff happened now, and see if that actually works. But hang on, let's get these in the world. I want to check these out in the world. What kind of information do we? Okay, so it just says flow rate on them 000. That's really nice though. That's really nice to have. Okay, cool. So let's spawn in. Ooh, okay. That's not what I wanted to happen here. Hang on. Whoa, try that again. Okay, all right. So this is from our tutorial series. We've got some, we got a basic engine here with a radiator, and then we've got the one that I built for super cooling. I'm curious to see if this works again, because it changed a lot when they did the updates and stuff. So let's go ahead and let's crank this one up. That will be our control, and then we have our test platform here. All right, so these should be getting nice and warm now. Temperature is rising, and I don't have any flow rate here. What's going on here? Have I already broken it? It looks like I might have already broken it. We are getting some flow rate out of it, but it's like intermittent. Maybe we don't start with such a huge system here. It is actually working though. It is keeping us cooler. I say that. Yeah, we got 91 over here and we got 70 over here. So the cooling system is actually working. I don't understand what numbers we're not getting here because these are on. Interesting. Well, it's clear we're about to hit 92 here and we're at 70 here. So this does keep it. This still works. This is good that this still works. I've had people complain that this doesn't work. This is still working. 63. We're at 70 on here and we're at 92 on here. That's a difference of 18 degrees. That's a lot when we're talking about an engine. That is a lot. I'm not sure about why these pipes are doing this. So let's go ahead and let's see if we can find something else here to demo some flow. All right, new platform here. Let's see if we can do this. Let's go ahead and we'll start with, everyone uses these a lot, so we shall use these. Let's get a radiator. Let's use this middle one here. We'll go for some middle ground. Come on, there we go. And that should be like that, in and out. And then I think we can fake it like this. We can just, if it will let me grab that. There we go. We'll just put a modular piece down, some pipes. And I think, so it's not getting deleted. It needs to be like that. Let's get a constant on. That can go there. This gets hooked up to these guys. Okay, we'll turn the fan on, sure. And that should work, right? Let's see what this is doing. Are these getting any kind of flow rate numbers here? Yes, they are. Okay, 118. 118. Didn't these used to have kind of a, like, I feel like some of these had flow rates in the past, didn't they? Because I feel like these used to be in like the 60s and 70s. As far as how they used to push. So these are pushing a lot more liquid now. Okay, hang on. Now that that's actually showing us something, let's go back to our pumps and let's take a look at all these. And I put this on here. Okay, we'll need something like that. And then we can do this. All right, that should give us flow rate for that now. And we can see how much these pumps move. And we'll just take that constant on and turn these guys on. All right, so the small ones or the mediums, whatever you want to call them, they were doing like 100 and something, weren't they? 118. What are these doing? 223. Okay, so these guys are moving a ton more fluid now through them, which is awesome. Super awesome. Super awesome. And as I'm testing this right now, I'm getting Discord messages about things in this as well. So apparently the flow rate has been adjusted and the pipes do not have restriction now, which is really nice. Although pipes do have restriction. That doesn't make sense. There would be restriction based on pipe size, but that's fine. They want to get rid of that so we can do some easy math. That's cool. And apparently the small impeller pump does 223 through the radiator as well. So that's the same as this big pump here, but that's an impeller pump. So that's run by RPS. Interesting. Interesting. This is cool. I like this. This is, let's see what the manual pump has. This has probably got barely any, but if this, let's do it like this. If they've increased all of these, then that means that the manual pump should be at least a viable tool now, so that we should be able to use that in, say, submarines and things. Let's go ahead and find something like that. There we go. And then we'll just have to loop around. All right, so we'll grab our modular piece here. And we can turn the fan on, but that doesn't matter because we're hand pumping this. Bond this in. How much do we get through the hand pump? Okay, currently nothing. Doesn't seem like a lot. Looks like we're maxing out at maybe, I'm seeing some 4s in there. I might have just seen a 6. So it's quite low, but I do feel like it's increased. Ooh, I was actually seeing some larger numbers in there. Hang on. If we start up, ooh, yeah, you can get up into 30. I'm seeing at least a 30 in there. I can't make it slow enough to see. I'm seeing high 20s, and I did see a 3 in there. Yep, there's definitely a 3. Actually, there's a 4. I am seeing a glimpse of a 4 in here. So we're making it up to maybe 40 on the flow rate for this. And how much is this? 118. So that seems pretty feasible there. This is really cool. I'm excited about this. I'm excited to get in and do some more testing and see how much we can change with the cooling factor of engines. I'm hoping this changes cooling for us, because flow rate has always been an issue with cooling, and the more flow rate that you have, the better that things would be cooled. So I'm excited to see if this does change things with that, because we've had that issue for quite a while. Things have been getting overheated and just catching on fire a lot. So if you guys are excited about this update, let me know with a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. I'm gonna try to do some I'm gonna try and set up a test platform for this now that the pumping is working better, and then I'll come back with a radiator test bench or something like that, and we'll see how well the cooling is now. But guys, thanks so much. We will see you in the next one.